Hello CPC friends, and one more update. In the meantime, I made some progress with the firmware of my CPC MIDI sound card, and it's almost final by now. So in previous videos I showed you that I can stream MIDI data over the CPC data bus into the S2 MIDI module, and it's going to play back MIDI notes, right? It's a general MIDI sound card for the CPC. Also, MIDI out can be used to stream into additional MIDI devices, so the incoming MIDI data is being relayed MIDI soft through, right? For example, I showed you that I can also connect my Roland sound canvas and it's playing in unison with the S2. Now the missing piece is of course to use the MIDI input port, right? So if you want to connect a MIDI keyboard to your CPC and want to use the CPC as a synthesizer, then the CPC needs to listen to incoming MIDI data messages, needs to receive them over the data bus, right, and then process them with a program and turn them into sounds. And this is exactly what is implemented here with the machine code program, right, which I'm starting now. And then I'm going to play back MIDI data over the USB Roland MIDI interface connected to my PC. That's going to be streamed into the MIDI in, into the blue pill, and from there into the CPC. That's going to play back the MIDI note on, note off messages of the streamed MIDI song using its internal sound chip, right, the AY38912, and it's also being relayed to the S2 module. So let's start that. You see a number of MIDI synchronization active sense messages have already been queued up from the interface, right? So the interface is active now, and let me start the MIDI song on the PC. You see incoming MIDI messages here, right? MIDI data coming from the PC over the USB MIDI interface, and it's being played back by the CPC and the S2 card. I can turn down the CPC volume and you only hear the S2. There's also a little bit of blue blinking from the MIDI feather that is receiving the MIDI in data. Let's turn on the CPC again. CPC volume, turn it up. And I can also turn off the S2 module. So now you are only listening to the CPC. Turn the volume down and turn it up again. Actually sounds quite good together, CPC and S2 piano module. Okay, one more round. How about another little song I have on disc here? So, of course, the CPC is mostly good for classical music because it only has 3 voices. So, how about the canon from Pachelbel? And also change the envelope on the CPC side. yeah, so that was that. So what are next steps for this project? Maybe tune the firmware a little bit more, but overall I think it's doing well enough. And then I'll design a custom PCB which has the 3 sockets, one for the blue pill, one for the S2 general MIDI board, and one for the MIDI phaser. And yeah, then it's basically good to go. Thanks for watching.